What is going on, you guys? It is your boy SF Bay Area Sports Talk, and here we are for the final game of this 3-game Battle of the Bay series, as the Giants are going to try and get the absolute horrible, bitter taste out of our mouths from the last 2 games. Just absolutely insane what we've had to deal with the last 2 nights. Giants baseball torture as we know it. The great slogan from 2010, and this year we've just been on really some of the most up and down roller coaster rides I've ever seen. When you're talking about the first game of this series, blowing a 5-run lead in the 9th inning is something a Giants team has not done since 1929. I mean, you are on the wrong side of history in that case, and it's not a good place to be. And then again, blowing another 3-run lead in the 9th inning. I mean, we played so competitive these first 2 games against a really good young Oakland A's ball club. We know that they have a great team there. They have a great lineup, up and down. They got some guys that can knock it out of the ballpark and, give us some credit for playing them competitively. We played well enough to win and beat the A's in these first 2 games, and we can't close the door in the 9th. And this is something that plagued us. Of course, if you guys remember in 2016, when we had like the best record in baseball at the All-Star break. And then in the second half of 2016, the bullpen was a meltdown. Day in and day out, we had like one of the worst records in the second half of 2016. And, we're seeing leads this year that, just leads that you cannot blow in a game. And unfortunately, it's been like that this season. So, right now, this Giants team has shown all year that they are resilient, you guys. They're perhaps one of the most resilient ball clubs. And if anyone can bounce back, from the losses that we've had the last couple of days, it's this Giants team. I mean, all year, they are never out of any ball game. Our offense has been amazing, keeping us close in games, putting up some runs. And, that's the thing. The offense has done their job. These first 2 games of this series, we put up runs on the board. We've had opportunities and, just haven't been able to close the door in the 9th inning. And, it's really been unfortunate because Trevor Gott had got off to such a terrific start to start the 2020 season. He was amazing in the 4 games he had, picking up the saves. He was 4 for 4 in his first 4 save opportunities, closed out a couple big games against the Dodgers, and, he's been terrific for us. Welcome everyone to the show today. It has been a rough couple of nights, so I hope you guys are doing, keep your heads up. We got to keep thinking positive thoughts and keep our spirits up. We have a big opportunity today to salvage a victory. This is huge, and I'm really excited for this game today. I'm confident we can go out there and our offense just continue. What is up, Sebastian? Welcome to the chat. Life sucks being a Giants fan. Yes, this is right now. We are going through some tough times. And so look, here's the thing. When we are going through these tough times as fans, we are loyal no matter what, through thick and thin. We love our Giants, and look, we are going to get out of this funk. Right now, we just got to stick with it. We knew going into this 2020 season that, not a lot of people expected us to be competing this year. And look, starting out the year, the first 10 games or so, we were 500 and we looked like this team was going to be making the playoffs this year. And now, we're 8-14 and we're starting to fall deep down in the standings. And so what is up? Welcome to the chat. I believe, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, Zendava. Let me know if I pronounced that right, but apologize. But thank you, Giants forever, baby. I love to see it. We're always going to be keeping the faith here, you guys, no matter what. Again, what we've endured the last 2 nights is something that, it's just horrific, you guys. You wouldn't wish this on your worst enemy going through. It's, worse than a bad breakup. That's how bad the last 2 nights have been. It has felt going to sleep at night, I just, blowing leads like that when you're that close to winning. And, these wins would have been huge if we could have pulled off those victories. Look, we're talking playoffs today. We're going for the sweep today, if we get those victories. And so, look, we got to adjust to reality right now and find a way to get a victory today. Dude, thank you. I appreciate it, man. We have to keep things in perspective here. Again, we're not going to be pointing fingers here saying it's, oh, it's Kepler's fault or this guy's fault. The whole team has got to step it up. Welcome to the chat, World Traveler. Great to see you. Yes, so go Giants. I appreciate that. Coming from an Astros fan, so look, we love baseball here, love talking baseball with all you guys, and so I'm getting pumped for the game today. Man, we got to get a victory today, got to avenge these 2 losses, and look, you salvage a victory today against this great A's team, you're feeling better about yourself, and then you're going, look, we got the Angels for 4 games upcoming next. That's going to be a big opportunity for the Giants here because the Angels have not played very well this season. So, look, that's an opportunity for us. I mean, best case scenario, we can go in there and take 3 out of 4 from the Angels. That would be absolutely big. No, Slater, it will be a struggle. Let's start taking a look at the Giants lineup and start going through up and down the lineup, you guys. Let's see. Giants are defensively unsound. Yes, that's the thing. The storyline of this season, unfortunately, has been the defense. The defense has really let us down tremendously, and it's so uncharacteristic because year in and year out, this Giants team has always preached great pitching and terrific defense, and that's how we've always built our ball clubs. And yeah, it's just uncharacteristic this year what they've been doing. I mean, at times it's been so bad to watch, you guys, so pathetic that we look like we're watching a little league baseball game out there, and what some of the things that they're doing. And yeah, this kind of stuff cannot happen if you're going to be making the playoffs. And look, a lot of areas of this ball club, our bullpen, outside of all the big meltdowns, we've had our moments. They've kept us in games and helped us get victories. And the offense has looked really beautiful this year. So look, we are going to start breaking down the lineup, you guys. So as you can see here, we got Mike Yastrzemski getting the start in right field. And Yastrzemski, man, coming up big in the series. He had the 2-run triple the other day against the A's. And Yastrzemski has started to pick it up back again, you guys. I love me some Mike Yastrzemski. He's been terrific this year. There is no sophomore slump for Mike Yastrzemski. He is can we sim to 2022? I love that, man. If only we could do something like that, that would be nice. But look, that's the thing. When we are in the glory days in the future with this Giants team, when we get all those young pieces together, what is up? Welcome, David. Welcome to the chat. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for checking in today. I'm going to be taking you guys right up to first pitch for this finale of the 3-game series as we got to get a victory. This game is huge today. We got iPun Cake. Welcome to the chat. Well, it's the new guys making errors, guys like Belt, Crawford, Longoria. Don't make errors. Posey wouldn't either if he was here. Yeah, again, some young guys making not only this year, we've made some mental errors too, guys. That's the thing. You can't be doing this kind of stuff on the baseball field. Got to be having laser focus, and that's what this Giants team needs. They need to clean up the act defensively, stay alert out there, and don't make mental errors, and don't beat yourself up, because nothing's more frustrating than when you lose a baseball game that you should win because you make mental errors or you make defensive miscues, and that kind of stuff cannot happen. Is there even a chance we take 3 out of 4? Look, I mean, yeah, the Angels aren't having a good season either. So, right now, you never know what can happen. It's baseball. We have to find a way to start putting together some victories, because right now, you guys, we are really burying ourselves a deep hole, and it's looking like 2020 is going to be an afterthought if we don't turn it around soon. I see welcome Big E to the chat. I really think the Giants should think about balancing out their defense and offense. Okay, well, yeah, the offense has been absolutely terrific, man. I love the offense this year. The defense just almost complete opposites with the offense and defense this year. We got welcome Zen Dava to see Pence not playing well. Worst I've seen coming from the Stros. The thing with Pence is, look, he's shown flashes, you guys, this year. He hit the big 3-run home run in Houston, then came up with a big 3-run home run on Friday night against the A's, and then, you saw him take a really weird route to the ball, the Tony Kemp double, I think it was, and Pence broke in initially on the ball, and, yeah, just took a really strange route to the ball. Uncharacteristic from Pence, but Pence has really struggled this year, and I'm really hopeful he can turn it around. But look, you can't just keep hoping that somebody's going to turn around. Guys have to earn their at-bats. And, like I said, Pence was going to have to start having great pinch hit at-bats off the bench. And look, that was what he did, coming up, starting to swing the bat well. And now we've seen him in the lineup a couple of days. And hasn't fared well. So I'm really pulling for Pence. I love him, love to root for him. So hopefully he can pick it around. And what is your score prediction for today's game? So I think this one's going to be another close ball game. Again, this Ace team, they are very good. They're one of the best teams in baseball. We have to give them credit for how well they've been playing. And up and down their lineup, they got some threat. You can see that lineup there, man. Just have to be able to contain them. So my prediction for today is I'm going to go with a one-run ball game. I think the Giants are going to get the victory. I'm saying we have to salvage a victory today. And, it's going to be a close one. I'll say 5-4 will be my prediction. And in the ninth inning, look, we're not going to be seeing Trevor Gott today. We're going to give him a break. And, for Gott, it's just been fortunate because, man, Gott looked really impressive to start the year. Looked like he could handle the closer role, converted his first 4 save opportunities. And then, it all started with the maintenance inning on Friday night, gave up the big 2 home runs there. And, I liked Kapler putting confidence in Gott to try to bounce back and put him in the save opportunity last night. But look, after the game last night, we're not going to be seeing Gott, I think, close anytime soon right now until Gott can build back up his confidence. So it'll be interesting to see what Gabe Kapler does today if the Giants have a 1 or 2 run lead in the ninth inning. We've seen Tyler Rogers be a guy high leverage situation used in the 7th or 8th inning. You've seen Tony Watson in the 8th inning, and a lot of terrific young arms down in that Giants bullpen. And so it's right now I have to think that it's going to be closer by committee. So yes, Trent, welcome again everyone to the chat. I'm so happy to be talking baseball here right before first pitch. You guys leading us right into the game, and I like it. 4-1 Giants. Look, that'd be huge with our ace on the mound today. You guys, Logan Webb, the 23-year-old right-hander. He has just been absolutely spectacular this year. And, man, I've been really impressed with Logan Webb. Made his major league debut in August, got called up last year, made 8 starts for the Giants last year. Now, was just getting his feet wet at the big league level, so didn't, fare too well last year. But this year, you've been seeing him pitch very well, you guys. Had an outing in Los Angeles earlier in the season against that very difficult Dodgers lineup. Was able to hold them to 1 run, you guys, in 4 innings pitched. And then another outing in Colorado held that great Rockies lineup to 2 runs in 5 innings. Let's see. Webb is impressive. No disrespect there to Johnny Cueto. Cueto, man, his last outing, his best start of the season. I loved it from Johnny Cueto. Cueto, when I say ace of the staff, I mean Webb. Look, Cueto and Webb have right now. You got a couple of those guys. Gosman has looked impressive this year. So in terms of our starting rotation, they have to start the year, we did struggle for quite a bit. So, you're starting to see these guys turn it around. Johnny Cueto starting to look like the ace of old from 2016 when he was absolutely amazing for us, going 18-5, pitching with a 2.62 earned run average and always pitching deep into games. That's the Johnny Cueto we know. And look, this is terrific news for us because Cueto, I loved it his last outing. The A's weren't able to touch him on Friday night until the 7th inning. He hadn't allowed an earned run through into the 7th inning. And even then, the A's started to get to him a bit, touched him for 2 runs in the 7th inning. But I loved Kapler keeping Cueto in there and gave Cueto a confidence boost. And then you saw Johnny Cueto pitch through that 7th inning. So that's going to be really encouraging, getting those 7-inning outings from these starters. It's going to be absolutely big, you guys. And so I'm really excited to see Logan Webb today. He is going to be the horse, the stopper. We got to go to someone here today to get us a much-needed victory right now. Logan Webb, I'm very excited. And now Logan Webb's last outing was in Houston. And what you saw, unfortunately, in that outing, Webb carried great stuff into the game. But the Giants defense really let us down. As we know, we unfortunately have to keep bringing it up, but the defense has let us down so much this year. And yeah, in that game in Houston, Webb had to throw an unnecessary amount of pitches due to the fact that defense making some, errors out there. And yeah, those kind of things can't be happening. You don't want to see a young pitcher out there like Logan Webb have to throw extra pitches because he has to get 4 or 5 outs in an inning. And look, Webb had to throw like 35 pitches, in an inning in Houston. And so, give Webb credit. He ended up only lasting 3 1/3 innings in Houston. But look, he fought out there, and Webb has looked great for us this year. And yeah, he's allowed a lot of unearned runs because he has just unfortunately had such poor defense behind him. So we got Kapler needs to be fired. Here's the thing with Kapler is that with Gabe Kapler right now, you guys, look, we're going through the growing pains with him, and I wouldn't say fire him for what's going on in 2020. It's a shortened season, and look, I'm not trying to cut Gabe Kapler slack or anything here, but look, I think we have to see what he does in 2021. And, again, this is a small sample size right now. There's been a lot of questionable decisions this year with his management of the bullpen. I've been hearing things about whether he looks to analytics to make his decisions rather than listening to his, gut thoughts or, just his intuitiveness. Don't know how to say that there, but that's what right now with Kapler. Overall, I think he's done a decent job this year, but yeah, a lot of questionable decisions with the bullpen. And so look, right now, I still think I still am confident he can turn this around. So we'll still see how everything continues to play. Between Cueto and Webb, the front of our rotation is actually pretty good. Yes, I like this take right here. Look, Johnny Cueto looking like the ace of all, and Webb this year looking very impressive this year. So I love that take there because, look, that's what I've been saying with this season is if the Giants can somehow sneak into the playoffs and you have to go in and face a Johnny Cueto, face Logan Webb in a short, best of 2 out of 3 series, you have to like the Giants' chances. But look, right now, it's starting to look unlikely that we see the playoffs in 2020. I hope we turn it around. I'm confident we can still do it. But look, we can't be blowing leads like we have in the 9th inning. We have to find a way to get the win and shut the door down. Kapler won't get fired till at least end of 2021. Most managers won't get fired until the end of the second year to avoid having to pay them for more than 1 year. Yeah, here's the thing with Kapler is if he continues to have a lot of questionable decisions and continues to struggle with that, that's here, hold on a sec. Let me fix this for a sec. That's the thing, Kapler. Yeah, you could see that potentially being something that happens. And so, but yeah, we'll have to see how everything plays out. So let's see, going to try to welcome everyone to, I don't know if he's going to be next season. Somehow we make the playoffs. So welcome everyone to the show. So happy to have you guys here. Again, I wish we were in better spirits, but the last 2 nights have just, again, I almost don't have words to say how I'm feeling. I'm still processing everything. And thank goodness we have a day game today. We try to get that bitter taste out of our mouths and try to go out there and put up some early runs in this game. It is going to be huge for the Giants. Put the pressure on the A's in this one. Yeah, get out to a big lead today. I don't want to see another, a game that's going to raise our heart rate up towards the end. So this is huge. Try to salvage a victory and get yourself feeling good. And then, again, you like our chances. We're going to play the Angels. They haven't had that great of a season. So look, we're going to continue going up and down the lineup here, you guys. So we did, as I mentioned, Mike Yastrzemski. Yes, I appreciate that, World Traveler. I'm hanging in there right now. Look, it's been tough, but look, I love my team and I'm confident we're going to bounce back. I've always said, we can't lean on the past, got to forget about it. And baseball is a game of short-term memory here. And that's what the Giants got to do. We got to have short-term memory, forget about these last 2 nights, try to go out there today, have a clear mind, laser focus out there, get off to a good start. And look, I'm loving what the offense has been doing. So we're going to continue to break down this amazing Giants lineup that has very impressed us this year. So yeah, Mike Yastrzemski leading off. We mentioned him, looking forward to him. And Alex Dickerson, you guys, he is in the 2 2 spot in the lineup. So Dickerson is getting the start in left field, and Alex Dickerson has cooled off a bit, did get off to a hot start. So it'll be intriguing to see how Dickerson responds. I'm confident he's got to start swinging the bat well, get it going. And Donnie barrels, you guys, Donovan Solano, he is hitting third in the lineup today, getting the start at second base. Donovan Solano carrying the major league leading 17-game hitting streak. You absolutely love to see it from Donovan Solano, you guys. He is barreling up every single baseball he sees. The baseball is literally looking like a beach ball up there for Donovan Solano, making contact, and you love to see it. For Solano, he's been in the lineup the last 2 games, and why is that important? Because, well, the 2 games prior to that, Solano was not in the lineup because he did miss a couple of games. He was battling an abdomen issue, and so I couldn't be more happy that Solano looks like he is healthy now, you guys. Been back in the lineup the last 2 games and looking like the Donnie Barrels we know, swinging the bat very well. So we got, let's see. Here is it. Travis, do you think the Giants are too much for Kepler? He just seems a bit over his head. I wouldn't, let's see, too much for Kepler. I wouldn't think, say too much. I mean, obviously with this team, you got a lot of veterans that, you know, they know what they're doing. They've been around a long time, but then you also got a lot of young players. And, you know, so Kepler, I think he's doing the best job he can. You know, again, I've seen moments where Kepler has shown confidence in a lot of young players. And like you've been seeing it now, he let Gosman go to 110 pitches, let Cueto finish through the 7th inning. He tried to give God a chance to bounce back by putting him in that save situation last night. So, yeah, you know, it's a work in progress with Kepler here. So, yeah, you know, some situations have kind of really backfired against Gabe Kapler, unfortunately. Yeah, so Sebastian here, let's see. Why is Slater not playing today? So, well, I do know we are facing a righty, and Austin Slater, he has been getting starts against righties. So, with Alex Dickerson getting the start, I see they went with the lefty against the righty in the lineup. So that's probably what I would say in terms of why Slater isn't playing today. But, yeah, that's very surprising. I think he's still kind of somewhat battling a small, tiny injury or something. I'm not sure. But, yeah, Slater, hopefully we'll see him maybe get a pinch hit today. So, yeah, by the way, yeah, man, you guys, right now, we just have to play better, sound, fundamental baseball because, look, the defense can't keep doing this. And, man, dude, I love it. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate the subscription, you guys, and thank you so much. And I see, dude, yes, Eric did do a pregame live stream. I'm very excited. He's going to be on the show, post-game stream today, you guys. It's been awesome. Love talking Giants baseball with Eric, and we love growing this baseball community, guys, all together. Let's see. Yes, Rob, welcome, Rob, to the chat. Great to see you again, my friend. Don't use God in the 9th. Yeah, I mean, look, let's see. Use Watson. Yeah, Watson could be possibly someone we use in that 9th. Watson has been clutch for us. And look, there's a lot of terrific young arms down in the bullpen. You know, I could see Tyler Rogers getting an opportunity there. Sean Anderson is another guy, especially. Anderson, he has closer experience going back to his days in college. You know, his college team, they had a lot of great starters. So you got to see Anderson work in the closer spot. So that'd be huge. You know, a young pitcher that's had experience closing games in his career, even though it was college. But yeah, right now, I think the Giants are going to be going closer by committee here because look, Trevor got, his first 4 save opportunities. I thought Gott was looking so impressive. I thought he could handle the closer role. But after what we saw last night's game and the hiccup in the non-maintenance inning on Friday night, God, right now, I don't anticipate that he's going to be closing any games anytime soon until he's able to build his confidence back up. So, yeah, right now, that's what you're going to see. The Giants kind of put some pitchers in there in that closer spot. So, yeah, I'm really intrigued today. If we are carrying a 1 or 2 run lead into the 9th inning, who Gabe Kapler is going to go to be the closer and to shut the door down today. So yeah, man, we need to flip Watson before the deadline. Yeah, I like this take here, Rob. That could be Watson, could be a guy we flip, a veteran pitcher that's been lights out in the bullpen. There's going to be opportunities for the Giants here. Again, I still think that right now we're going to play our best baseball, try to pick up some wins. I wouldn't say give up on this season in terms of making the playoffs, but yeah, each day is looking more and more unlikely for this team. The chances of us somehow sneaking into the playoffs here our chances are dwindling. We have to find a way to play sound fundamental baseball because, man, this offense has looked really good. And you got, when you got guys like Logan Webb pitching well, you got Johnny Cueto doing well. We have opportunities to win games. A lot of games this year we could have been on the other side of the coin and could have won. And yeah, it's just unfortunate. You don't get victories for almost winning games. And yeah, that's how it's fared this year. So really going to be intriguing to see where we are by the end of August in a couple of weeks to see what we're going to do at the trade deadline. So here we go. I like this take here. Webb going 110 pitches today. We'll see again with Logan Webb still being a young arm. We'll see how many pitches Gabe Kapler has him go today. But you've been seeing Kapler now have these pitchers now pitch deep into their pitch counts. We've seen Cueto, we've seen Gausman. Those guys go 110 pitches. So, yeah, I could see Logan Webb possibly getting to that pitch count. I think he can definitely handle it. He's been working his way up. So, Logan Webb, he's been such a bright spot in this season in the rotation. And, yeah, the rotation has started to pick it up early in the year, you guys. We seemed like every game we're falling behind 4 or 5 runs early in games because – our rotation just was not doing a good job. And so yeah, let's see. For those, for those that want Kapler gone, you don't want to end up like the 49ers before Shanny cycling through coaches. Yeah, this is great perspective here because, look, a lot of people were writing the 49ers, John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan off in their early days in the first couple of seasons with that. Same thing here with the Giants. With Farhan Zaidi, new GM Scott Harris here, and Gabe Kapler, new manager. Give them a couple seasons, and look, I'm confident that we're going to turn this thing around, and we are going to be again one of the most exciting teams in baseball in the next couple of years. You got a lot of the veteran contracts on this team; those contracts are going to be up in the next couple of years. So you're going to have the Giants with a lot of money that they're going to be able to go and spend in free agency. I think we're going to have like $70-80 million coming off of the books. And when that happens, the Giants are going to be able to go out, whether probably not likely in this offseason, going into 2021. But I can tell you after the 2021 season, the Giants are going to be probably getting a big free agent, a big fish. We're going to fish, you guys, bring him into this team. And it's going to be very exciting because we're going to have a young, exciting team at that point. A lot of these young prospects that we are waiting essentially that are going to break out on the scene are, Joey Bart, Helio Ramos, Marco Luciano, Hunter Bishop, Sean Jelly, a 6'11" starter. A lot of these guys, and there's so many names that I can go on with that we have coming up. When these guys are breaking out on the scene and the Giants have these veteran contracts coming off the books, it's going to be the perfect, formula coming together that's going to catapult us into the next dynamic of Giants baseball that's going to build a absolute sustainable winner year in and year out. And that's the goal here. We're trying to build a structure that's not just going to win in the short term, but also win in the long term. Again, you want to be able to build the structure in place. That's what we're doing right now. Let's see. Crawford needs to be better or Zaidi may eat his final year. Yeah, Crawford, here's the thing with Crawford is he's really, unfortunately, hasn't been doing well with the bat. He's still one of the best all-time, the best Gold Glove defender at shortstop, but needs to turn it around with the bat. We've seen him show flashes this year of starting to turn it around for Crawford, and that's absolutely huge because, look, when Crawford is bright, he's hitting about 270, 280. He's driving in 60 to 70 runs, hitting about 15 home runs. I mean, look, for Crawford, that's excellent production when you're talking about what you're getting from him defensively. Because, look, there's always going to be pros and cons. We've seen it with guys, Solano, he struggled at times defensively. Wilmer Flores, these guys that are hitting insane with the bat. Yeah, so, you got to have that balance there sometimes when you're building a good structure in place. So that's going to be huge, Crawford, to turn it around with the bat. And yeah, I'm confident he will. I know he put in a lot of work in the offseason. Crawford hasn't been happy with how he's been hitting at the plate. And so that's really huge. So yeah, we're going to continue going up and down this Giants lineup, you guys. So I did mention we left off at Donovan Solano. So can't wait to see him hopefully today get that hitting streak now to 18 games. Today is going to be huge. And then we got Brandon Belt in the lineup today hitting cleanup, and Belt has really, really struggled, you guys. Belt, he has got to turn it around. He's only hitting a $128. And man, the production has just not been there for Belt. So really big opportunity today. Hopefully he has a great game today. We'll keep our eyes on Brandon Belt. Has got to turn around. Evan Longoria, he is going to be starting at third base today. Longoria has been swinging the bat well. You saw on Friday night, you guys, I was very impressed. Longoria absolutely smashed a home run and then had another hit in the game. So had a multi-hit game. So hopefully Longoria is starting to pick it back up, because he did start off kind of hot and then cooled off for a bit. And so yeah. We got Donovan Solano will keep the streak going. I love to see it, you guys. Man, we are getting close here. Logan Webb, I could see the numbers here. So yeah, look at that, man. 16 innings. I'm sure you guys got the game going right here. We're about to get started. 2.81 ERA for Webb, just absolutely amazing. And so yeah, we're going to continue to wind down the Giants lineup. Wilmer Flores getting the start at the designated hitter spot. I do like that a lot. Flores had a 4-hit game the other day and another multi-hit game. Flores has just been absolutely raking this season. It's been amazing to see. This has been another huge pickup from Farhan Zaidi, GM Scott Harris in the offseason to get Wilmer Flores. I think it was a 1-year deal. This is a guy we could also trade. He's still young, 29 years old. So look, he can bring in a lot of value. A lot of teams that are in the playoff hunt, they're going to be wanting to bring in guys because teams are going to be looking for offense. So yeah, again, so many things that could happen. So I love Wilmer Flores in the lineup today. You also got Tyler Heineman getting the start at catcher today. So it appears for Heineman, he's starting against the righty. So you have the right-handed Chadwick Trump getting the day off today against the right-handed Mike Fiers. For the A's, Mike Fiers, he hasn't fared well this season. The 35-year-old veteran right-hander. So it's going to be huge for the Giants to jump on Mike Fiers today. This is a good opportunity for us. Maybe the Giants can fleece Atlanta for Cueto. Yeah, who knows, man? Teams could very well be looking to get a Johnny Cueto to add to their rotation. So here's the first pitch. We are underway. Logan Webb with a nice fastball to get us going. Let's see. Eric is right. Donovan could easily get traded. He has real value. Yeah, I would hate to see it. If you ask me, you guys, I wouldn't trade Donovan Solano. That's just me. With him being 31 years old, I think that I think you keep him around, to be part of this next up and coming Giants team of the future. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Donovan. Travis, I really like your enthusiasm. Thank you so much, World Traveler. I appreciate it a lot. Appreciate all the support from you guys. I love talking baseball with you, growing this baseball community. So yeah, with the game, you guys being underway now, I'm going to finish winding up the lineup. Crawford starting at shortstop. Dubon getting the start in center field. Let's get going today. Webb with the big strikeout. Nice. Striking out Marcus Semien to get us going here. Logan Webb. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to be winding down this pregame. Thank you so much for everyone checking in today. And I'm very excited. We are going to be having the legend, Eric Baby Baseball, for the post-game live stream after the game today. So stay posted, you guys. Hopefully we're talking a huge win. Thank you so much. Go Giants. So let's get that victory. Let's beat the A's. Let's salvage a game in this Battle of the Bay series. Go Giants. And thank you, everyone, for checking in today. Enjoy the game. Enjoy the rest of your day. Giants forever, baby. I love it. We love our team through thick and thin, no matter what, the last 2 nights. We are going to avenge those losses, you guys. We are going to bounce back. Let's stay positive. Let's keep our heads up. Let's get a victory today. All right. I will see you in the post game. Let's go, Giants. Let's go.